to Intermediate Level English Language Arts.
Hi guys, and welcome to English Language Arts Grade 5. Our topic for today would be recognizing the present tense form of verbs, right? So to understand, right, verbs have different forms, and these forms are different ways to spell, different ways to write verbs, okay? And the most common, or one of the most common forms, would be the S form, or the simple present tense, okay? Now, for you to understand the rules for the simple present tense, guys, you would have, like, usually they'd be teaching you like a lot of rules, sets of rules, like around 11 or 15 different rules. But it could all be summarized into this very simple chart right here. Okay, in this chart, guys, you can see that it is all divided. You have around two columns and two rows. A column for subject and a column for verbs, and another column, another row for singular and another row for plural. Okay, so here's how it works. This is how the chart works. If your subject is singular, guys, it would be in the base form. Now the base form is it's in its basic form. You don't touch it, don't add anything, don't subtract anything. It's its basic form. Okay, so if the subject is singular, right, it's in base form. Now if the subject is singular, the verb has to be in singular too. And for that, guys, the verb has to follow the S form. Now, the S form is adding S or ES, or it works like the S form for nouns, wherein if it ends in Y and it precedes a vowel, then just add S. But if it precedes a consonant, change Y to I and then add ES, right? Okay. And if the subject is plural, right, then it would follow the S form, like we've already discussed before, the plural form of nouns. Okay. And if the subject is plural, then the verb has to be in its base form. And with this very simple chart, guys, you would easily understand, or you'd easily be able to apply the rules, all of the rules for the simple present tense. Of course, there's one exemption to the rule, the be verb, which we've discussed previously, right? If the subject is a pronoun I, then you would have the be verb am. But if it's singular, you would have is, and if it's plural, you'd have are. That's just the only exemption to the rule. Other than that, guys, everything is as is. Again, S form. If the subject is singular, then the verb has to be in S form. And if the subject is plural, the verb has to be in its base form. And that ends our topic for the simple present tense, or recognizing the simple present tense.